Hello and welcome to my Discover tutorial. And what I'm going to be doing in this video is, as many of you have noticed who actually bought the plane, the motor mount is not exactly the most durable. Because I don't know if you guys can see this, but if you're watching this, you can see how it's all warped out of shape. Oh, I'm not sure what to blame. It's either the heat, that's probably a contributor, but I think it's more because of the vibrations, and since this is cheap plastic, I was thinking of remaking the actual motor mount to make it more durable, and fix it for me, in my case. So here's the video. Well, what you'll need for this modification is, this motor mount. Well, just they usually all come with a motor of some sort when you buy it. Just an aluminum motor mount with everything pre-drilled, pre-made. The motor mount, the original motor mount from the Discover, and you'll need some bolts to go into like the outer hole to fit in exactly into it, with a nut. Like nut would be more preferable, but you can also use lock nut, grease, and so what you'll first need to do if you have it damaged is you'll need to level off the actual motor. To level off the motor mount, what I will be using is a razor. I'll just be cutting right into it. I'll just use the knife and cut right into here and just scrape it off. As you can see, I leveled off the motor mount, so it's now perfectly flat, and we can actually put the aluminum piece onto it without it coming off. So also get some 4 zip ties so you can like lock the actual motor mount into place while you're going to be doing all the work. So after securely putting on all the zip ties on top of the motor mount, make sure it's centered. Well, I just center it on the hole, so you just push it down or up or wherever you want it, and it's well centered right now. After you gathered all the necessary materials, as I have right here, 4 nuts, 4 bolts, and 4 washers, you will then find the right size drill in order for this to fit to be this exact size of this bolt. Well, the bolt that can fit through the bolt that you're going to be using. So, and just drill a hole through. Drill the holes in all the 4 spaces around it. Then I'll see you after I'm done with that. Here I am with my drill press, ready to start drilling. Well, all I have to just do is go through, out the back, and then come, and that's it. Just have to do it 4 times in each one of these holes, so I can put the bolt straight through here. So I'm going to start my drill press and see after I'm done. I'm currently still at the drill press, already done with all the drilling, and as you can see, I can now actually put the bolt inside here, and it'll thread as it goes in the plastic. So, but the plastic will not hold it, the actual nuts in the washer will. So I will put all the bolts through here, put them all the way straight through here, and I'll be back. Well, as you see, I finally finished mounting it, putting all the bolts through here. I'm now going to get my motor and put it in the motor mount, so I don't have to unbolt everything and bolt it back on. Well, as you can now see, I don't have the stock motor on my plane right now. I have a 1400 kV motor, so No, that's because I had a 2-cell battery and I didn't really want it to go to waste. Just lay there for a year, or maybe even longer. But so I just instead of getting the recommended 4-cell battery at 800 kV, I just got a 2-cell battery with 1400 kV. So, well, as you see, I have installed my aluminum motor mount on the actual motor. And if you want to see the holes, they were drilled fairly centered, well, except a few of them. Well, all that matters is that the actual motor mount is in the center, at least for me anyways. And I think the aluminum will do much better than the plastic at warping the actual motor mount. So let's hope that holds up better. So now I'll just put the motor inside the motor mount and put my 4 screws into the holes. Well, as you see here, this is probably sufficient enough to actually hold the motor in place, because this is not a tractor prop, this is a pusher prop, so it won't really matter. So yeah, now I'm just going to put the washers in and bolt the actual thing up. That's it. Well, one thing I did find out is the washers do not, I repeat, do not fit in between the side of the motor mount and the bolt. I mean, I could probably find some smaller washers, but I mean, like I said, this thing, well, as you see, I finished bolting in 2 of them, so you can see, not very well, but, well, so I have to do 2 more, and I'll have a completed motor mount. So, well, I bolted in with like a screwdriver, like, here, I'll show you. Bolted in with a screwdriver, wrench, and well, pliers to hold it in at the very end, because the bolt only goes in from like here to here, not a lot of room, so I have to finish by holding it with the wrench and then bolting it back in all the way with this screwdriver. Well, as you can see, I finished bolting in all of them, and for the next part I'm just gonna see if it works. And well, you guys can also leave video responses to see, because I want to see your results from if it's working or not. So subscribe.